This episode is brought to you by Naked Fig Soap. Shop over a dozen handcrafted artisan soaps locally sourced and made in Arizona using the finest non-toxic intentional ingredients. Naked Fig Soap also offers facial care products along with accessories like soap dishes, soap saver bags, and more.
Visit their website at nakedfigsoap.com and use code DRUMMINGUP, all one word, for 20% off online orders. And that is the best place to find her now.
Yes.
She doesn't really have a storefront so much as she has
As of right now.
Yeah, as of right now,
Yes.
she has her products in certain locations,
Yes.
which again is the best place to find her is at her nakedfigsoap.com website.
Yes.
Or her socials. Instagram is a great spot to find her. Ask her any questions where she's going to be at like a farmer's market.
Yes.
You can find all that out. Or
But coming up, she's
Yeah.
moving to bigger and better opportunities.
Yes, absolutely. And we're very happy to hear that because,
Yes.
we just want to
She's
make
one
sure
of our
she's doing
favorite,
okay.
favorite companies.
Oh, yeah. Whenever we're getting low, we always place our order.
Yes.
And again, use that code drumming up,
Yes.
all one word, to get that 20% off discount.
For sure.
nakedfigsoap.com. It'll be in the show notes. We'll have her website. And then the best thing to do is from the website, go find her socials, follow her. That helps her. And by you doing that, it helps us because we know you're listening and we know you're buying her great products. She also offers tattoo care and everything too.
Yes,
so
she does.
just a ton of stuff that she does. It's all locally made and everything. So what was that website again?
That is nakedfigsoap.com.
Using code drumming
Drumming
up,
Up.
all one word, for 20% off at checkout.
Hi there, this is Julian of Gorad, and you are listening to Drumming Up Conversation. Hell yeah.
Drumming up conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Yeah.
Hey, this is Jeff Bowders, and you are watching the Drumming Up Conversation podcast.
Hello and welcome to Drumming Up Conversation. I'm Justin Wood.
I'm Andrew Wood. Intro and outro music is provided by Arizona prog metal band Temporal Displacement. You can listen to their music and find their music anywhere you listen and find your favorite music. Anywhere.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good. I'm,
Yes.
I'm very glad about that.
You can email us at drummingupconversation@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. No, Instagram. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Sound like the first one wasn't good practice for you.
Drumming Up Conversation, and on X at Drum Conversing. You can listen to our episodes on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to your favorite music. And you can see our video version on YouTube. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, rate, review, 5 stars, tell a friend, etc., etc.
Yeah, as you can tell, we did 2 parts for this, so we did 2 different segments with Matt and Chloe, and the last one kind of ended a little more of the mental health, which was really good, and that's something that we actually haven't done with Chloe yet, so we probably get that going soon, especially that we have another guest that wants to do one with us too, so we could do a couple episodes of that. So
Sure.
It's been a while since we've done it, but
Yeah.
she went through a lot, and as you heard in the last one, I remembered when it happened just because it was like the day after the first time we all saw Dream Theater together, and she was struggling with a lot of things, and we're very happy that she talks about it, which is really good. And then on another side note, last week, this will be the week after, but last week we saw an ad for one of the attorney places out here, and it was our friends and podcast alumnus, Nikki and Jason.
Yeah.
And so that was a surprise. We were going to put the Cardinals Bucks game on, and that came up. I'm like, We know them.
Commercial for Law Tigers.
Yeah, was that what it was? Okay.
For their motorcycle
Okay,
accident.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess Jason said it's been around for like 3 years or something, but
Yep.
it's the first time we've seen it. But we
Yeah.
don't usually like we're kind of still doing stuff when the games start, so we just didn't expect it. But I guess there's like a full like 3-minute video on it on YouTube that Brian found, so we'll
Yeah.
watch that in a little bit. But
Great
yeah, it was
thing.
just crazy to see. But I mean, yeah, she went through a lot. She lost a leg, and just someone not paying
Recovery
attention.
after that.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way you never get any of that back.
Mm-mm.
So, but yeah, it was very interesting to see that. So, but we'll go ahead and get into this second segment. This one's more music based. Chloe kind of gets a little tired near the end of
Little
it,
bit, yeah.
so it's mostly the three of us
Yeah.
near the end.
Yeah.
But she chimes in every once in a while, so I hope you enjoy. We're back. Matt's wearing headphones.
I'm wearing
Right
headphones.
out, yeah.
I'm in a different world now.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's more fun.
Yeah, so I have headphones and now she has a jacket, my jacket, and things are just different now.
We're trying new stuff out.
We're experimenting.
So we're heading over to music now.
Sure, unless we want to talk Star Wars because we were just watching
No.
Star Wars.
Pass. I was the only one here alive for the original. And
All
I
three.
say, I say pass.
That's pretty cool though.
It is.
Is it?
I
It's so
mean,
cool to
that's
be
really
my
cool.
age.
There are so many people that wish they were there when it
And
happened.
you were old enough for all three too.
Yeah.
It's not like you were like 2 like I was when Jedi came
I
out.
think I've watched it maybe a year after it came out.
So you weren't one of those people that were like 190 people around the block.
No, because my mom was big into horror movies and we didn't have cable when I was a kid. So we had like the 4 local channels and the one channel that would now be Fox. Every Saturday they had like a horror movie marathon and
Yeah.
me and her were just glued to that all the time. And she always read horror books. So I read them and just had always been into that rather than sci-fi.
I'm envious of that too. My dad grew up like in the backwoods of Kentucky, and like he would sit like on the second floor of a house, just like with the backdrop of the woods, watching like old monster movies that were marathoned at night. That sounds amazing.
So like my childhood was like I was a teenage werewolf with Michael Landon. Love that.
Yeah.
Count Yorga Vampire, one of my favorites.
Have you ever seen the?
Dial M for Murder.
Yeah. Have you ever seen The Boy Who Cried Werewolf?
No, I
I-
don't think so.
There was a video store going out of business recently, and it was all Everything Must Go, and I found a Blu-ray copy of this movie from 73 or something called The Boy Who Cried Werewolf, and I bought it on a whim for dollars, and I was impressed. It's so stupid, but it's like so charming. It's a legitimately interesting movie that I will probably rewatch, and I'm trying to get her to watch it. Yeah.
Anyone famous in it?
No, it's weird. It's like a boy and his dad like go out to a cabin. It's so funny because all the night scenes are shot in the day, and you can tell they just like stand by a tree and pretend it's night, and like you can just tell they just darkly tinted
Someone
the
held
film.
something up to keep
Yeah,
the sun out.
and like you can tell like there's like 2 trees that they constantly go through and pretend it's the woods. But they're just going back and forth doing this to 2 trees. And then the dad gets bit and nobody, it's like the dad and the, if I'm not mistaken, I watched it once. The dad and the mom are going through like a divorce. Nobody believes the kid. He's like, no, dad's a werewolf. And the mom's like, no, he's just like that. It's like, no, he's an actual
That's
werewolf.
divorcing him.
And then there's like this cult, just like it's really weird because you could tell the people that made the movie did not do any research on religion. There's like this hippie cult that's like, yeah, man, you need Jesus, but they're all like, use a pentagram to protect ourselves. It's like, I don't think you did any research.
That sounds good.
It's a really cool movie. I legitimately am glad to own it. The Boy Who Cried Werewolf. I'm
Interesting.
fairly certain it's 1973. And I do not know why more people are not watching this
I'm gonna
movie.
look it up.
It's really
Is that the
worth.
same year Duel came
It's,
out?
yeah, I think it is. And Chainsaw Massacre. No, that was 74, but it was based on 73.
Yeah.
August 18th, 1973. So yeah. Duel. Another one Chloe
Yeah,
hasn't seen.
I
Although most people
has she
these
seen
days
Jaws?
haven't. Yes, we did watch
Yes,
Jaws.
I have seen Jaws.
I always tell people if you haven't seen Jaws, watch Duel first. Just
We did not watch Duel first, but I do think she'll still appreciate
I do.
Duel.
Yeah.
So it
that's
looks
good.
like in 2010, Nickelodeon remade it as a comedy for kids.
I
A
didn't know anything
comedy
about
horror.
that. It's somewhat comical in the original. It's just over the top. To the original is somehow still better.
So when you and Chloe had left earlier, I was talking to Matt about that picture there, Sam Ash.
Yes.
That how many times we had
Flipped from it.
wow, so many times we had been at the same venue and not met, and then on a whim, just some random email one night
Yeah.
saying about like how all that started.
Oh yeah, it's funny because I still remember the day that Drumming Up Conversation emailed Fear Frontier. You guys wanted to do a podcast while on tour.
Or something
Remember
along
that?
those lines.
And I was like,
yeah.
I don't know if it'll work that way. Exactly the way we do it, but yeah, we still hooked up and did the thing, and it was cool.
Hey, you're like, come on out.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
remember you're like, yo, yeah, it's Spooky Swirls on. That's awesome. Yeah, come
yeah,
out.
Spooky Swirls was the one that was like, hey, Spooky Swirls, I know them. I'm a fan of them. They're cool. Like, yeah, which she still hasn't been, but their hours do not make sense
Yeah.
with our lives.
Same.
But yeah, we got to go to Spooky Swirls. You'll be surprised that it exists. Like this has existed for this long, and I haven't been. I remember because Spooky Swirls was around the time that Godzilla, I think it was King of Monsters was coming out, and I'd gotten in touch with them for some reason, and they're like, "Yeah, we're doing Godzilla cupcakes." I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna come in on the day you do the Godzilla cupcakes." I remember I arrived, and I guess the owner did not tell anyone that we had been talking. So I walk in, I'm like, "My name's Matt. I'm here for the Godzilla cupcakes." Like they're like, "Okay." Well, they told the owner, but they had to like make sure that like I wasn't some weirdo before they came out. But then it was cool, and they have a whole back room full of horror movie props.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
And I remember I bought that. And I bought like werewolf chocolate cupcakes and all kinds of cool
What's
stuff.
the new one that you like?
The Fear Farm, I think it is.
Fear
something like
Farm cupcake. It's
What
a
if they'll make a
choc-
Fear Frontier one?
It's
That'd be
a,
sick.
they might.
Yeah.
It's a
that. Well, we're
chocolate
featured
covered.
in that magazine that's right
Yeah.
up behind you. So.
I'll have to like talk to him about that.
They made it like a chocolate cowboy thing. It's like a chocolate covered potato chip with a Rolo on top of it to make the hat.
Yeah.
And it's got like the chocolate face.
We're gonna invite Spooky Swirls onto a ghost tour and see if they're like inspired to do something. That's a cool idea. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that till now. Heck yeah.
Talk
that's
to
cool.
Chris and Lola.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're a cool place. I'm really glad they're still
Like,
around too. I was
I
worried.
think
I was
every
worried
time
they
we-
wouldn't make it after COVID and all that. So I'm really glad they're still here.
Well, we've left your cards there. We've
Yeah.
talked to them about you guys all the time.
Okay, so if I say Fear Frontier, they actually will know.
They should know who you are.
Which
Ask
is-
for Lola or Chris, though.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool because I was featured in internet magazine called Phoenix.
Was it New Times?
Oh, I feel so bad not knowing this. It's not New Times. It was Phoenix. I keep wanting to say Vanity, but that's not
Gazette?
Voyage. Phoenix Voyage. And they did an interview with how Fear Frontier and like how I started it and kind of it was like this inspirational thing about friendship and family and like Fear Frontier is like a family. It was really cool. But the point is, at the end, they's like, who else would you recommend to reach out to? And I was like, well, we were able to give two answers, and one of them was Spooky Swirls. I'm like, you need to talk to Spooky Swirls. I don't know if they did, but I reached out Spooky Swirls and the Scares That Care. That was the other one. Which Scares That Care? Do you know about them? I see them at Mad Monster every year. They do. They auction off props from horror films or merchandise autographed by people from the films, and they raise money for charities like
They have 3 charities that they
Like-
basically offer money to every year, and one is a woman suffering from breast cancer. One is a burn victim, and the other is a child with a terminal illness. And basically, they raise money specifically to give to those three families that they choose every year.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, it's a really cool thing. And then um, every July when they do Mad Monster, I go get the RIP ticket, which gets you into the auction, and I'm obsessed with it. I plan on going this year and like having no limit to what I can bid on. I lost out on
If
a
that swap
autograph.
list works out, yeah.
Yeah. I bid on a autographed Texas Chainsaw Massacre poster. It was the entire family, both living and dead, and I bid so much on it. I didn't win, and it haunts me. And when I didn't win, I'm like, this will never happen again. I bid like 2.5K on this thing and still
Wow.
lost.
And I was just sitting there the entire time
It
with
was
my face
not,
down because I
yeah.
couldn't watch.
She didn't like it. It was me and one other bidder. I got close.
Pat says, "I will kill you."
It was close. No, because I bid 2.5. The winning bid was 2.7. That's how
Oh.
close I was.
Just making eye contact with the other bidder, and he's like,
It practically, they had me and him stand up in the middle of the auction, like, all right, you guys stand up. The first one to sit down loses. And I'm like, oh gosh, this is like intense. What have I got myself into? And then, yeah, I maxed at 2.5. Any number he had said, I'm like, if it's beyond 2.5, I have to be responsible, but no more because next year I will not be responsible. Um, yeah, which is crazy. Mad Monster is a really good time. Um, anyone listening, if you like horror, go to Mad Monster
First, it
Party.
wasn't in July.
That's the thing. It is July.
Dale.
Yeah, in Glendale.
It's Glendale in July, but it is such a good time. It is. I think it's got to be the best Arizona horror convention. It's so cool. I don't even know who they've got yet. Like I'll buy tickets and I don't even know who they're signing up. It's a good time no matter who they sign up. It's just really cool. I'm thinking about seeing if Fear Frontier can get involved, except that I don't want to work the booth. I'm gonna be running around having a good time. Somebody else can work the booth. I'm gonna be running around hanging out with freaking Jason, like Kane Hodder and like yeah. Uh there's a chance they're gonna have some people from the movie Hellraiser. Uh, in the North Carolina Mad Monster, they have several actors from Hellraiser, so there's a good chance they'll be in Arizona too, which would be sick. Pretty much all the Cenobites and all that good stuff.
And the Cinnabons and
Cenobites, Cinnabons.
Yes. So are you excited about Friday?
Yeah, Black Friday. I am.
Dream Theater Friday?
Oh wait, Dream Theater Friday. What are we
The
talking
new
about?
Dream Theater.
Oh, the live album?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, see, I'm sure thinking you're talking about Black Friday.
No.
And I'm like, yeah, from a business perspective, yeah, Black Friday is a great day for tourists. But yes, uh Paris, live Dream Theater in Paris. I am, and it's cool because it's so similar to the show that we saw.
The first one.
Yeah. So it'll be the closest I can get to reliving that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think from what I saw, they have like a 2 CD, 3 CD, 2 Blu-ray or something coming out. So,
That's cool.
because I heard they did a Pink Floyd album, its entirety on the too. I don't think they can release it on Spotify because of licensing, but I think they can.
Which album? Which Pink Floyd album?
Something they did live in at the same venue or something like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, maybe.
Oh, so it's
And
an old record.
Yeah, so Dream Theater's making an homage to it, like they done with like Deep Purple, where they did like Live in Japan and stuff like that. They did
Yeah.
that whole album. They're doing something like that with it, from what I've heard. But we're going to Zia on Friday. So
Hmm?
What did
Oh,
it was probably a bunch
at,
of songs.
at that cathedral or whatever. At the yeah, that would have been metal, like echoes and things like that. You
Probably,
think it's
yeah.
that?
That's just what I heard.
That'd be cool.
sure.
It
Yeah.
makes sense because Dream Theater did perform at the same venue. What is it called? I should know this.
I can't remember.
So we both should know this. The cathedral ruins. But yeah, Dream Pink Floyd performed there And then Dream Theater also performed there like recently,
Mm-hmm.
which I know they did Echoes. I don't know if they did the entire metal album, but they did Echoes. So hey, that's cool.
So I think that's what the other discs.
Is it live at Pompeii?
Was it Pompeii?
No, Pompeii
No.
would be Italy.
I think
No, it's
it was out of
I
country.
think
I feel like a poser right now.
I can't remember
for the
either.
life of me.
Did you say it was in France?
The Dream Theater performance is, I don't know where the
I think the whole reason they
Are
did
they
it was
both in it?
because Pink Floyd did it at the same venue.
Yeah. I just can't remember where.
Yeah.
It's a famous ruin site.
It's in England.
Warren TM?
That sounds about right.
You know
Yeah,
who would know? Julian
probably.
Yeah.
from
Our,
Go
our
Ride.
buddy Julian. Yeah.
Cora.
God, that was such a cool day.
Yeah.
Such a cool. I just feel bad bringing it up because I know kind of there's mad about. I think about it often. I fall asleep all the time going, man, I could have been.
My final thoughts before sleeping are Justin, you suck ass. No, but the show was awesome. Yeah, that was just one of those things. That was something I wouldn't mind. Like these days, as I wouldn't mind doing over these days, well, where I'm at now, I would have been there.
Yeah.
It was just one of those things where I was at that point in life, it just didn't work.
Yeah.
But
Well,
hey,
if they
next time
kept-
Gorod's around, yeah,
if
be
they
like,
kept
hey,
The offer's
remember
still
us?
there.
Yeah, we told them that when they were here when
Yep.
that
Yeah.
morning. We're like, hey, you guys come back.
Every U.S. tour you do when you stop in Arizona, yeah.
And even my mom and dad are both like, yeah, you guys come back.
I'm
keep staying
guaranteed to
here.
be there next time.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing that'll stop me the next time. Yeah.
I could be a dick and go, Matt, sorry, dude, you're not invited this time.
We'll get everybody matching pajamas and have a big sleepover
Wow.
with Go Rod.
Be crazy.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, because they're releasing something soon, aren't they? Go Rod?
I think they're working on something. I don't know any release dates. There are so many good bands recording like in the studio right now. Including the one on my shirt, Gorguts. New Gorguts is a big deal. They haven't released anything since like 2016, 15, 16, somewhere in there. So that's a big deal. I don't know if you've ever listened to Gorguts. It is an acquired taste, to say the least. I recommend it, especially this album. The bottom of the shirt says Obscura. Listen to Gorguts Obscura, and if you don't like it after 2 tracks, then you don't like Gorguts. But if you can get into it, yeah, it's very. I don't know if I want to say like avant-garde, but it's very. It's like very. What's that?
Atmosphere.
It's atmospheric, but it's like it's dissidence. Very artsy, dissident death metal. A lot of music theory, but like not like Dream Theater. It's in a very dissidence way. But yeah, it's its own thing. I mean, there's bands that kind of like how Meshuggah started gent, Gorguts started like dissidence death metal. But it's just a lot of very weird, abstract type of chord progressions and weird. Weird's the word. But yeah, I saw them last night. It was killer. They opened for Death to All, tribute to Death. Good stuff. Those of you who they're like a bit of prog and death mixed. But
So, have you guys ever seen Dream Theater twice in the same year?
no, this would be the first time. Normally with Dream Theater, I have to wait for a new album to see them again. Yeah, which I used to do, but it was even though I saw Portnoy a few times in the beginning, more times than not, I've seen him with Mangini now. I saw him on every single tour except Astonishing. I was gonna go to Astonishing. I forget why, but for some reason, circumstances, I couldn't. But I also remember not being heartbroken by that one because that's easily their worst album. No offense to anybody, but it just is. I mean, it's not even bad. It's just their worst.
Yeah.
I mean, every band has to have a worst album, and that's theirs. But
Did you like which of the two, since Portnoy's been back, did you like better of the
I actually think I enjoyed this current one, the most recent.
It was well balanced.
It was. There was just something about it.
Now, don't get me wrong. The first one was just.
They were both
I mean,
incredible.
Portnoy's back. Like it was very.
Mhm. And
I
opening with
think it's so
Metropolis One.
emotional to me. I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy it. It's just it was so overwhelming that.
Well, it's strange because the first show, because you and I talked about a top 5 list,
Mhm.
and the first show covered my top 5 list.
Mhm.
It was incredible how accurate it was to the list I made. But even though the second show had less of that list, there was just something crazy about it. And seeing Parasomnia in its entirety, that really hit. It really hit Shadow Man and all that. And then you got to hear As I Am. There was just something about it.
Take the time.
Yeah, that was another bucket list.
We have the set list right there.
Oh, yeah, because like Matt reaches over her set list, which is on camera, so I don't know why I still do that. Enemy Inside, even though it's a Mangini song, if you were gonna pick a Mangini song,
I like.
that would
Yeah,
be
that
the
one. I was like, okay, I don't recognize it's got to be Mangini, but this isn't bad. So.
Rite of Passage was cool. Hadn't heard that.
That was a
since
huge deal.
So
I hadn't heard that since the day that photo was taken.
See, I had never heard anything from that album, so that was the first time I've ever seen them play something like.
That's cool
from
because
that.
I did get to hear Nightmare. I got to hear Nightmare to Remember back in 2019, I think.
Another one.
Well, yeah, Count of Tuscany. We got to hear. I actually got to hear that twice, which is weird. I saw that both tours they did, the 2 final tours they did with Mangini. Varian Skies, that was cool.
Oh yeah,
Didn't
that's
expect
cool. I
that.
love that song.
That
Yeah,
was
that
that
song.
was
Yeah,
just live.
that was a cool one to see live.
Especially when they mixed the Pink Floyd and the Metallica.
Oh yeah, that was really cool.
And they changed it up because they used to do Enter Sandman and Have a Cigar, and then what was it this time?
It was Wherever I May Roam.
I think it might even be on there. Possibly.
It doesn't say
Oh,
it,
okay.
but it was. I remember it was Wherever I May Roam.
And then there's a Pink Floyd.
Wish you were here.
Wish you were
Was it Wish You Were Here?
I think so.
Okay.
That was
Yeah. And then Change of Seasons. Like,
Oh,
holy shit.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Take the Time was a bucket list song that
Yeah.
I didn't usually write because I didn't think they'd do it.
Now I had an idea recently that they should do a tour where they do all of their last songs on their albums.
Like all the epics. That would be cool.
Like of the Portnoy era. You know?
Just
That would
like
be
the-
cool.
That would
the
be
final,
like Learning to Live.
final song of each album.
Yeah.
James do Learning to Live. Can he sing that still?
Dude, I think he sounds better than
He
has.
does,
Like,
but Learning to Live is
yeah.
particularly challenging.
I don't know. He sounded really good on Take the Time, and he did
That's true.
change of seasons in its entirety really, really well.
Yeah.
It's funny too, 'cause I don't do a lot of video recording at shows, but Octavarium,
Yeah.
that was
yeah.
one time I took out the phone. I'm like, okay, James. Like,
I would like to see them on tour and have Sons of Apollo and Winery Dogs open for them.
poor Mike.
Motherfucker. Or no, Adrenaline Mob.
Yeah.
Reunite.
Like, throw Avenged Sevenfold on there just for kicks. Like, yeah.
right. Just Nightmare in its entirety.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. That would be amazing. Wait, I don't think he could do it, but that'd be amazing.
That would be you better get paid quite a bit for that one, man. That'd be a gig.
It's funny too, because our friend Riley, who's also part of Fear Frontier, he doesn't know very much about Dream Theater, but he's a huge Avenged Sevenfold fan. So what he knows of Mike Portnoy is about 95% through his time in Avenged Sevenfold. And I was playing him Parasomnia, and during the intro of Night Terror, when it comes in, like it's all crazy, and then it gets to the symbols that like he does a little double like he was instantly like, oh, I get it, and like he went back and showed me Avenged Sevenfold, and the ping, like the little weird hi-hat symbol. It's funny too, because like he's like, that's so Portnoy. I'm like, well, you don't. Well, you're new to Portnoy, but yes, you're right. That is so.
Do you know why Portnoy does the bells on songs? The ding, because of Neil.
Yeah,
Neil did that all the time. He's like, that's how I pay homage to Neil
That's
and
cool.
songs. So
That's
realistically, it's a Neil thing.
Have you gotten into Rush much on this podcast with the current tour?
No.
Yeah, just kind of left.
I-
I don't think I'm going. I debated it, but when I saw the prices, I'm like, this is just stupid.
I'd rather buy a house.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'd be willing to pay quite a bit to see just to see 2/3 of Rush, but
And you never saw them live.
I
so you
never
don't
got to
have that
see them.
memory.
But
So,
it's still just
and that's
it
not
doesn't
one.
feel right.
And
I
I
don't
wouldn't hold
like
it
what they're
against
doing.
people that never saw them. It's just my last memory is going to be like
Well,
it
that's the
has
thing.
to be.
And like, okay, like $500 or something to see Getty and Alex. Sure, I would do that, but it's like
Like
1,500, 25. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, just what are you doing? They're kind of killing it with the vibe with that. I don't know. I'm like drastically changing the subject, but I was
No, you're good.
irritated by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see Motley Crue's coming back to town, and the prices are drastically lower than before. Like, no more $4,000 tickets.
4,000.
The last time they were here, like top of the line
Did you
tickets.
say Motley Crue?
Motley Crue.
I would go.
It was like $4,600 for the top
That's
ticket.
insane because they suck now.
It's a track. They're a
Like-
track band. They're like
Yeah.
Shinedown. They're a track band.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
tickets for like $130 now. They're going to be at Talking Stick though, outside in September.
I would go for the crowd. It's the
Oh,
crowds
'cause
are
the girls are
crazy.
going to be flashing everywhere.
It's just fun. It's
The-
a fun
all
crowd. It's like a giant
the
strip
dad
club.
rock
It's-
moms. Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I saw that. I saw Ozzy and like there was a Zach Wild solo, like a 10-minute Zach Wild solo, but all the Jumbotron was girls flashing. And I'm like the one guy that's like, can we go back to Zach Wild playing guitar? But at the same time, it's just no. It's just once you get that dad rock, man, that dad rock attracts that. Like, but
It'd be like a Bret Michaels show.
actually, that's not even dad rock anymore. That's like grandpa rock.
The
Dad
fuck?
rock is like Creed.
Fuck, dude.
No, it just is.
So I'm like,
It just is.
grandma.
Well, it's because well, it's funny because I used to say like Motley Crue, the epitome of dad rock, but nowadays people call dad rock like Creed, Disturbed, Stained. That's dad rock now, according to other people, and I'm like, ouch. But yeah, because I don't feel old. I'm not a dad. I don't know.
I'm not a grandpa.
I'm not
Uh,
a grandma, but I'm like AARP level.
well, to me, the 80s still feels like about 15 years ago. to
I
me.
know.
In
Yeah.
April, I'll be 56 in April.
Crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. AA,
Oh.
I hit AARP this year.
Not even a bad thing. But like, I don't know. Dad rock is just a loose term. It's hair metal and it's new metal. There's no dad rock is just a generic term that's an opinion, really. Because I'm not a dad and I still act the exact same as I did in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like I'm just as immature now as I was in 2002.
Same. Yeah.
I can vouch for that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah. I like seeing that bands from the 80s and 90s can still fill arenas and stadiums and stuff.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses is back apparently.
And they only had 3 albums if you really think about it.
Yeah.
We heard a live Guns N' Roses song. It came up on the playlist the other day, and I looked at Justin. I was in the kitchen, and
No, it wasn't a
like,
playlist, it was the end of a movie.
oh, that's right. And I was like, who's doing this horrible cover of Guns N' Roses? He's like, that's Axl Rose.
That's actually Guns N' Roses doing that cover of Guns N' Roses.
And then I played Nazareth for her, and I'm like, that voice is because he was such a huge Nazareth
But
fan.
it wasn't even as good as Nazareth.
No. She's got a smile. Me, childhood, Marie's. It's like when Vince Neil sings too. Yeah.
I can't do
Kicks him
gospel anymore.
heart.
And Vince Neil recently had a stroke or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they had to
AC/DC too.
kickstart his heart. Yeah.
No, it's AC/DC as well. They're doing another tour, and I'm like, why? Just why? And Axl Rose like lost his cool on stage recently.
Hmm.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna affect the overall experience of the
it
upcoming
doesn't.
tour.
It's like when Motley Crue fucks up. Like, oh, it's just Motley Crue.
I think he just had a bad night. I don't know what caused it. But
It's just Axel being Axel.
yeah,
It's all gonna be-
Meanwhile, Sammy Hagar is
Oh, I know.
status quo.
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper just finished a huge show here in Arizona with Priest. I didn't go to that, but I bet it was really good.
That was
I heard
very
it was
expensive
amazing.
too,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Both.
I've
Cooper
never
and
seen Priest. I've only seen Halford.
Really?
So
Oh yeah, we talked about that. I saw
Yeah.
Priest. They still got it. I saw them just like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. They still got it.
did you hear the
Right.
Ozzy Judas Priest War Pigs thing that they did? The
I
charity
did.
thing?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Mhm.
Hearing Halford singing War Pigs.
Yeah,
It's like, damn, like that's up there with Ronnie singing it. Like,
it was cool. Yeah.
and then obviously you can tell it's Scott Travis on drums and all those guys. It's just one of those like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Halford singing War Pigs. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. No, that's cool. And yeah, Priest was amazing. Maiden's doing new stuff, or not new stuff, but a new tour
Mhm.
with Megadeth and Anthrax. There is no Arizona date yet.
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta
not
go
Nico-
to
it's
that.
Not Nico on drums either.
No, but I
so-
mean, Maiden, Megadeth on their farewell, and Anthrax. I'm like,
There's
I
still
gotta be
Thursday
there.
and Bike Week open. No, it's
oh yeah, Newt.
I could see Anthrax. I don't know.
Uncle Teddy.
Megadeth might have outgrown that. I don't know.
Ted Nugent's playing.
on my
I remember you
birthday.
telling me that.
That's bucket list for me.
So wait, that's Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday on my AARP birthday.
So who's playing? Who's playing Friday?
A country. Cody Jinks.
But
Yeah.
then Thursday's not.
It's
gonna be-
open right now. And then Wednesday's Black Cherry Smoke or something like that.
Oh, I have a feeling I know what you're talking about. Can you help me out
I
here?
don't know.
It's more your Fine. Black. It might be Black Cherry Smoke.
I think it is.
There's a band with a name like that. It's probably them. I know people like your age that like them. I don't know either. It's like I'm not even gonna describe them because I'll be wrong.
After a certain point, I'm just like, we don't need to name bands Black anything anymore. It's
There's also
overdone.
a band called Black Cherry, and they're Buck Cherry, and then
Buck Cherry.
there's Stone Cherry.
Stone Cherry.
Stone Cherry is not that bad actually. Is it Blackstone Cherry? I think it's Blackstone Cherry, and there's Black Cherry Smoke.
Okay, it is Black Stone Cherry.
It just gets too
Wednesday.
confusing. It's you're just pigeonholing yourself because someone's gonna mistake you for someone else.
It looks like the guy from Colors of Chaos.
No, it's not.
But it looks like him.
I
Surely
know.
Colors of
God,
Chaos
no.
will not return
They
to Bike Week.
we can't avoid them.
Yeah.
They followed us to Flagstaff to see Jackal too.
Yeah, look at Jack Over's there.
Is to be announced at Fridays Cody Jinks and Saturday Ted Nugent on my birthday.
Just it's there was one time I was supposed to see him at the state fair and I just for some reason didn't get to.
So Uncle Ted tickets. So general
100
admission
bucks.
in is $100.
That's a lot for Bike.
However, let me get to this pricing here.
Oh, the backstage seating, whatever the hell it was, the VIP seating.
Yeah.
What was it, like $2,500?
Um,
$2,500 for backstage at Bike Week.
I don't know exactly.
Rally Pass seated suite, $6,692 fucking dollars.
Bike Week?
Yes,
What's backstage at Bike Week like?
it's Rally Pass.
The
seated
outside of the
suite.
tent? Like backstage is just outside.
Yeah, there's no suites.
There's no suites there.
Sounds weird. Of course, they also charge extra to stand at a table. That's
Mhm.
worse than
Yes.
just being in the
Yeah.
general admission.
Yeah, it's crazy. The prices.
And they don't have wheelchair accessible places apparently either, so
Front row seating for Uncle Ted is $224.50. Saturday seated suite $4,208.72. because that 72 cents
That
is very
matters.
crucial. So I
Why
guess
would you even want a seat for that?
so I guess it's for the whole event that it's $6,000.
$6,000. I can't even think of what you do for $6,000
And
there.
like, do you get like a meet and greet and
Is
shit?
the
Like, I
food
mean,
free? Like,
Really, all it's going to
how
be
much is it
it's
though
gonna-
just to buy the food? though?
yeah.
Like,
It's going to be the bleachers on the side of the stage.
Those are like on stage because the other
No,
bleachers are.
not on the stage. It's going to be like to the side
Yeah,
of the stage.
those seats suck.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
yeah.
I don't get it. Maybe that's like the I'm old, I don't want to be hurt price. Like, basically, you're paying for your safety.
Yeah. I don't know.
Your no hassle safety. Because, yeah, no, of course, nobody moshes at Bike Week anyway.
Yeah. Do they like drop you off via helicopter? Like,
I know. Which is funny because I remember when we saw Megadeth and then Colors of Chaos. That's what they're called. Like they opened and Dave Mustaine didn't know who they were. He's like, they were that
Don't know.
that opening band.
good.
Thanks for being alive. And I'm like, yeah, so $6,000 to be a part of all that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
At least it's outside again.
What week is that? August?
8.
April. Try to think if I know any bands that are coming by in April.
Learn my birthday.
Yeah, I guess that's right. You did.
April
You
11th.
did say that.
Is that when we saw Megadeth? Is that on your?
No, it wasn't.
It would have
that.
been. I know it's summer.
It might have been the day before
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
Kind of.
on the phone.
On the phone.
He was,
Constantly
he was
texting
taking
me.
all of his attention. So.
Yeah, it was.
This. Who's still here?
You're
Won't
so
leave me
tired.
alone.
We need to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fading.
I'm fading fast.
All right. We'll save the what bands you getting into next for another
Yeah.
episode. Then.
We can't. Although I do want to say a question you commonly ask is unicorn bands.
Yeah.
I finally saw one of my unicorn bands, Revocation, at the beginning of November. That was one of my answers, and that was awesome. So now I'm gonna say Ulcerate. You know the band Ulcerate? They are so cool. New Zealand, kind of like Gorguts actually, but that's my current them and Nick Cave. But if we're gonna go with metal, I'm gonna say Ulcerate. There's another one too. I'll say Ulcerate for times. There's another one too. Revocation was one of them. Just saw them early November, so scratch that off the list. That we talked about new stuff. Different time.
Soon we'll have you and Brian.
Yeah,
on
I,
Zoom or something.
I look forward to that. Yeah.
When you brought that up, I was like, I can arrange that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
Every now and then when I want to listen to something really super hard, I'll text Brian and say, give me a band. Let's see, what was the band that he gave me last time? Shit.
Oh shit, I love shit. They're so
Oh, I
the Brown album. I love
Deicide.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
nice.
That's old school, but it is
Yeah.
hard. They just released a new album not that long ago. In fact, on that, I'm gonna recommend Coroner. Listen to the new album.
Corner.
Yeah, they just have it. They released a new album, and they're gonna be in Mesa in I forget what
Just Mesa. Just
Rosetta Room. I said that because Rosetta Room is not that well
that's where
known.
Galactic Empire's playing.
Okay, yeah, so it's not that well known, but yeah, it's a small. That's where Revocation played.
Okay.
It's very small. It's like if you put Nile Theater in the washing machine. That's what it feels like. Like Nile Underground, but like even oddly smaller in a way. And they don't let you take drinks to the stage. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, you have to sit in a designated drinking area. So I'm like, okay, so get there early to drink because
yeah.
otherwise you're gonna lose your spot. I didn't like that, but everything else was cool.
Nice. Where's that?
It's down the street from Nile Theater.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's like there's Nile Theater, and then there's Mesa Arts Center,
Okay.
and then Rosetta Room's like the next corner.
So that wouldn't be bad watching Galactic Empire then, because we could just sit and drink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could.
perfect.
It'll be behind the pit, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Corner is gonna be down there. Side. It's Corner just released their first album since like '93 or something. I have a feeling it's gonna sell out. But it's cool that they're back. I was too young to listen to Coroner when they were new, but I like them. Some people say they're the Rush of thrash metal, if that makes any sense. But mainly because they're a trio that does prog, but it's like thrash prog. Yeah. So yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, Chloe, you're off the hook now. So
Yeah, I need some sleep.
yeah, we have a big day ahead of us too. So we get.
Yeah, tomorrow's freaking
I
Thanksgiving.
know.
Wow. That just hit me.
Christmas right around the corner.
Yeah. Yep. So these will be episodes 202 and 203
Yep.
then. So
Congratulations on that.
yeah. So can't believe that.
I know.
Nuts.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Yo, my podcast is on episode 5. Episode 6 is in post. We had to cancel episode 7. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Episode 7 was we were gonna go to another location, and we did it. We actually did. We shot a whole podcast in another location, a haunted location, and then the owners of that location decided they don't want to associate themselves with ghosts, so it's canceled, and I'm not even allowed to like show any of it. So I'm like, all right, so episode 7's just canceled after we went out there and like recorded a whole thing and we ghost hunted in it. We were gonna find podcasts with ghost hunting, and now it's just canceled. But episode 6 is in post, and that'll come out eventually. But yeah,
Coming soon to a podcast near you.
coming soon. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Thanks.
We do plan to continue it, but it's a slow process.
Yeah, thanks for coming
Yeah,
over.
thanks for
Of
coming
course,
for
yeah.
doing this.
Yeah.
I know we missed last year's night before Thanksgiving, but we got to do it this year. So
Yeah, man.
cool. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
traditions.
yeah, try to. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no
Thank you.
problem. Of course. Thanks for having us.
Drumming up conversation.